posted. He claimed that he had a lawyer, and we don't believe he has a lawyer at all. He claimed he had a lawyer that went in and told him to basically to not to carry on and act up, which we don't believe he had to begin with. And right now we are going in and getting documents to be printed out to take down to Allentown Police Department to get the process ready for a warrant for an arrest, because again, he made a death threat on my life. So you can't take, first of all, he's got addresses here that he's posting and carrying on. You're not supposed to do that. This can get you in a lot of trouble. We can also show here where you basically have been continuing to make these weird stalky puppet posters of me, which are downright creepy. These are all being downloaded right now. Let me see how much paper we got left. Here, let me grab these right here first. I got to go to my site real quick. I'll pop over here. So you're already in the system already, including I'm going to be, what's the other charges we have on here? Because I got a whole bunch of those. I have the instant reports for all of them. We need to take them and put those and log us into the FBI to get you into court as fast as possible. I want to make sure we get all our information in there so we can get this ball started, because you just do too much, man. Doing that nonsense, yeah, you're definitely going to jail. We're definitely going to quicken the process on that. So they told me to scan everything and bring it in. So let me see. I need to go to Facebook. I'll put my information at. Oh, look, we got two of the fake Facebook pages popping up. Yeah, one of those is fake, one's real. And we're going to go over here and pull up, let me see. There we go. Let's see which ones we're going to get first. We're going to do the ones with the death threats on them first. Let me see. We have this one right here. Okay. I'm going to load this one over to save to a file. Put it in here with the rest of this stuff. Matter of fact, let's save all of them to the file. Yeah, we just called Allentown Police. They want us to bring down all the documents. They want to scan everything in. You get the warrant for an arrest. Can't threaten someone's life. Can't do that. Get you in a lot of trouble for that. So it's on already. You spun it up a lot faster than it needed to be. And we have address you posted of our family. And family's already been told about the situation. You know, there are people going to buy airline tickets today, but we're going to wait till you get down here. And this is coming directly off your website. Directly off your website. Where is his company? We need address. We already got all that already in the system, but I want to bring this down for their division too. Which one is LLC? See, search it, California. Let's bring up all those documents. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be scanned into the computer now. So not only did we have you on record on a full incident report right here with the police, now we have hardcore evidence on top of that. They're going to scan into all the files now, and this is going to be transferred over to California, their police district over there. This is why I told you, stop doing dumb stuff at the end of the day. Let's see. No, we want that. There we want. There we go. Let's see. Oh, wait. Before we get that, I'm going to get that too, and I'm going to get the other one on that too. So they want everything to scan it into the computer. All this information is going to California. Their section is going to get it now. And I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I want you arrested tomorrow. And I want you basically charges filed against you for threatening my life. Let me see. Crows. They asked me where did we see the post from. This was directly off his company's website that he sent over. He wanted to know if we had pictures. We got pictures, we got videos, we have live stream of everything that happened. Maximus. see. All right. Let's pull up all of this. We have this. Oh, we have this already on record. This is on record already. We need this document right here. No, this will include all the additional problems we've had from you. Where's that pile of... Here we go. These are the rest, because I told you it's a lot. This is all you. They're going to be scanning all this. Here we go. This is you, your address, your company, all your information right here to show that basically you committed this crime right through your company. All right, let me see what we got to get from here. Let me see. We got that one. Where's the other one at? Oh, we have that one already scanned. And this is one we have right here. Got your company's name right across it. That's your file we're building on you right now. So all those documents are being scanned. They're going to be taken over to the police department. And they're going to put all that on file. And then what they're going to do is they're going to contact the police department in your neck of the woods, Jamie, which over in California. And they're going to tell them that you made a terroristic threat. Also, too, posting my family's address. Now, if you sit there and say, well, you posted your address is under your company's name, that little document that I just pulled up, yeah, that shows that you posted your address under your company's name. That's free domain. That's not free domain. They have nothing to do with this at all, but you posted them anyway. So, yeah, you got something coming to you real quick, real fast. Don't worry. We'll have you set up real quick. Let's see. I need the other one too. Where's the other one at? We have that one. That's the other one here right there. And I need... We have... There we go. This is the one right here telling me I'm done. You're done? Yeah, dead or alive? Oh, you should have never, ever put that up there. Yep, there you go. You just screwed yourself in more ways than one. Yeah, I would be afraid right now. I really would be afraid right now. Now, when I get down there, we still have, oh wait, no, I want to make sure we get all this wrapped in one. We have the suspicious package, the suspicious email that popped up, a letter to the neighbors next door, and then all the other stuff that you were actually putting there on top of that. That's all going to be one big massive file, including the death threats. Let me see. Okay, so done. This is how we build files on Jamie. This is the information we all got on him. Now, at the end of the day, to take him to court, all this is going to be shown in court. So that's why they're scanning all these documents into the computer system. We're going to get this one first. Well, actually, you see, we got this one, and I want to get the other one on top of that one. Let's see. Send this over to... Let's see. Send it over to... Let's see. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. It's clean. You can use this one right here. This is perfect. This one up. I need a big folder. I'll take that one right there. Your lawyers told you what? They told you not to engage. That's what they told you? Oh, well. Remember, you bought this on yourself now. Made an open threat to my life. That's what you did, right? Okay. I told you, man, you're going to stop doing dumb stuff. In the middle of an open case, stop doing dumb stuff. You don't listen. You don't listen at all. You go on and do dumb stuff and not listen. Now you done got yourself, you want to get a warrant for your arrest. Yep. That's why I say you don't have any lawyers at the end of the day. You don't have any attorneys at all. Because someone over there is not advising you to stop carrying on and doing dumb stuff. What do we have here? This one, this one, this one, this one. Let me see. That right there. That's the first one right there. Got that. Okay, I'm taking these right here. These are the official police charges that are going with this. And I need to get, let me see, this is the address that you posted without permission. We have a print on this one right here. Now we also made videos, so we have that too also in the live stream. We want everything down there tomorrow. This is going to go before the DA. There you go, buddy. Crow screen paint mix right there. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, we need one more. Let's see. Oh, this one definitely will do. This will work. Now, that has your company and everything attached to it. That's perfect. Can I get this in a regular print? Print. There we go. I need to fit. That's perfect. So if you thought the process server was a nightmare, wait till you see these guys to come to your front door. Your wife can't protect you at all. They're going to go right on in, put handcuffs on you, and lock you up. Now, you'll be in California for a while. I'll make sure you don't get your bail. And just so you know, when you come up here to Allentown, people you posted, people you carried on about, they want to have a little conversation with you. And you have to come up. You don't have a choice. You get a bench warrant on you. You don't want that. And don't run. Don't run. Don't do that. You'll make it worse. Just take it like a man. That's what you got to do. Now, I got enough evidence in your company on all the fraud you can committing, the videos you uploaded, changing over the titles in these videos, all kinds of stuff you've been doing. You've been committing all kinds of fraud. How many you rip people off and how you rob people at the end of the day. Yeah, that loose is tightening up. Let me see. I want to take this over to, let me see, open with, yeah. There we go. Now these documents are loaded here, so you can load these to any document you want. I'll be sending all this information and even more information. If the California Police Department wants more information, we got plenty for them. So let's see what we want to do here. Oh, I don't want to retouch. I need to brighten it up a little bit. There we go. There we go. We can see a little bit more better there. I didn't give you permission to use my pictures, did I? These are lawsuits, Jamie. Lawsuits and criminal charges on top of that. Never gave you that permission, did I? Nope. Last I checked, I never said that. Let me see. We got to fit. And let's see. And print. I told you, don't let your emotions get the best of you. And you did. You went on and you snapped. What did you snap about? Imagine if you sit there and tell the judge that I provoked you. How did I provoke you? I basically did a live stream talking about how you were ripping people off. You got angry over that you got exposed. You're going to sit there and tell the judge that you weren't ripping people off at the end of the day? You're going to get yourself in double trouble. Can't say anything. You can't do anything. How are you going to defend yourself? You got no way to defend yourself. Oh, I got mad because he accused me of ripping people off. We got plenty of evidence of you ripping people off. I got mad and confused, upset with him because he said that my LLC was expired. We got evidence of that. He got mad because he said that I committed perjury and I lied on my paper. We got evidence of that too. What are you going to say in court to defend yourself? You don't have anything. Nothing. But you gave me enough ammo to basically seal your fate. Look at this. This is all you. All these pictures of you committing all these acts. Even we can tell at the end of the day that how you write things, it matches up to everything. And I'm going to show you something interesting that Jamie did. He told on himself a couple of times. Jamie's writing is really, really bad, as I told you. All those messages that you were sending out to people and threatening and terrorizing people that keep them away from us, they all match, including the transcripts. But guess what else matched, Jamie? Look at this. I'm going to show you something. How you write things. So if you go to your site and we go pull this up, right? I'm going to show you something. Your writing is really, really bad. One of your telltale signs is you have a habit of putting lowercase instead of putting capitals at the beginning. Something that you constantly do all the time. So I'm going to show you something here. Now, you see this little message you put in here? You can't spell. Please do not share your sister's address. It's between you and me. This is a private message. I do not allow you. Forgive you anyway, any permission. Forgive you any permission? I told you, he can't write. Jamie cannot write. So let me get this straight. First things first, why would I spell my name B-I-R-D? It's B-Y-R-D. I would get my own name wrong. You can't, my sister, if I gave you permission, I can't spell my own name correctly? No, Jamie, that's you. You wrote this mess. This is your, look at the spaces in between, massive spaces in between. This is your writing. You can't write. And then you put down, this is a private message. I do not allow you, forgive you anyway. What the freak does that mean? You can't write. That's how we know you wrote those messages. You can't write. Your writing and all that is way, way, way under. So under California Penal Code, that's California. You're stupid at the end of the day. Let me explain something to you. The crime wasn't committed in California. The crime was committed in Pennsylvania. See, this is where you messed up. If we both lived in California and you committed that crime, then that would be under California's law. But this is in Pennsylvania. That's why when you go to court, I won't be coming there, you'll be coming here. There you go. So your charges are being brought up here in Allentown. They will contact the police in your district to arrest you. Once your arrest and process over there, you'll be transferred over here with us. You're an idiot. You're not that smart. This is what he wrote right here. Look. I can't wait to show the police this. Under the California Penal Code, you are not allowed to share any of the private data you've been warned. Yes, Lee, I can. I can share this all I want. Yes, I can. So let me get this straight. Under the California code, you can't share any data. You just basically doxed my address, my sister's address, the garage, and every place else. So basically, you broke the very code that basically California stands over, where you can be prosecuted. You're an idiot. You're not that smart. Why do you try to come off of being intelligent? You're not that smart at all, period. And I'm not in California. You are. So that law doesn't abide to me. It abides to you. That's for you, not for me. Dummy. You are not that stupid. You are very, very stupid, Jamie. So he believes that under that code, it's us. No. I'm in Pennsylvania. Sorry about that. I'm in Pennsylvania. That's not for me. That's for you. That's not for me. That's for you. I don't live in California. So that's under California. See right here it says under California. I'm not in California. I'm in Pennsylvania. That's how stupid you are. In Pennsylvania, it's a different law. And you committed the crime in Pennsylvania, right? You basically went online, and this is called a cyber crime. And you basically committed a crime, which means you posted addresses without permission. You posted my face without permission. You broke the law. So guess what? You could be charged for that. Let me educate you, Jamie, since you're not that smart. Posting someone's address without permission in California. See, it is illegal to do so. So since you live in California and you broke the law in California, you will be charged for the laws. And you'll be charged for the laws over here. Yeah, stupid. Next time, learn to crack books, which you don't do it often at all, period. Can't do that. Not even in California, you can't do it. It's illegal to distribute and post emails and blah, blah, blah. That's in California. Can't do that. Now, over here, this is the reason why you have criminal charges on you right now, because your criminal charges are here in Pennsylvania. So you're telling me at the end of the day that me posting your address is against the law. No, it isn't. Your address right here is an address that you signed up under your LLC. You made it public domain. As a matter of fact, if I go to your address right now, let's go back here a minute here. Right there. Let's go back to the very beginning. Let's see. I want to go back to that very, very beginning of his address right here. Let's go back here. Your address is public domain. You put it under your company's name. That's what you did. So no, we can do this if we want. So there's nothing you can do about it because you put it under your company's name. Go ahead and get a lawyer and ask about that. You have your mailing address and everything else under your company's name, right? Well, guess what? These addresses you posted weren't under a company's name, and you posted them anyway, and this is why you got yourself in trouble. Also, too, that whole Did Our Live thing and saying my product's a scam and ripping people off, this is what you're being charged for. I already sent you out the permission slip to send us by paint, which you never did. So again, you screwed yourself. And the death threat got you in trouble. So it's the Crows Cinemax Mix LLC. So your address can be posted. You know why? Because you made your address public domain. See, it's right here where it says principal address. You put your address there. Mailing address, you put your information right there. There you go. So you did that to yourself. So no, it's not against the law to post your address because your address right there, you put it under your company's name. That's where you messed up. Did I get the rest of these files I need? Okay, you got this one. All right. And we have the death threat. That's the death threat right there with my face on it. I want the other one with a little bit more cleaner shot too on top of that. Can we get that one? Let me see. I want to get this one right here. Now he's crying about basically laws. Nobody, you're done. You're done. That's not going to help you at all, period. You can argue that in court. That's not going to help you. You were not given permission at all to post those addresses. Those addresses had nothing to do with my LLC. So again, if you're talking about your address, again, I can post your address. I can share emails. I can do all that because they're considered to be evidence that you basically went out and harassed our accounts, sent in death threats, racial slurs, all that. That all came from you. And then you want to start crying at the end of the day. Don't cry now. You have to deal with it. You got yourself in trouble. You're going to have to deal with it. No, I want the other one. Where's the other one at? All right, this one. I want the other one. Let me see. Come out of this. I want the other one. Where's the other one? Let me see. Here we go. That's the one with this company's name on it. That's what I want. Perfect. Now, are you saying at the end of the day that you can go in and post anyone's address, send death threats, all that stuff that you did? You say you can do all that and get away with it? No, I don't think you can, buddy. See, California has very strict laws about that. But again, you committed the crimes in California, which you'll be charged over there. You're going to be charged twice. They're going to charge you over there in California. You're going to be charged over here in Pennsylvania. So you're going to have two sets of charges on you. You know that, right? And then now the FBI has been involved in this because your records are over there with them too. So yeah, you've got yourself in a lot of trouble. Your company, again, is public domain. Your LLC, and it says mailing and printable address for your company is on your apartment. That's how the processor was able to track you down and find you. So these addresses you posted have nothing to do with my company or LLCs at all whatsoever. I'm over here visiting, helping my sick mother out, and you're posting their address to be nasty. That's what you did. So the other half of the family, they know about this. You're not going to make it. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're not going to make it at all, period. Anybody tied to you is not going to make it. I mean, you've got a war coming up. And I had nothing to do with it. It's yours. You got it. All of you got it. You attack someone's mother at the end of the day, that's your, yeah, you know it's going to come up. You're not going to make it the first day in. I'll give you that much. Here we go. This is your company, right? And on top of that, we're suing your company for fraud. We can show that you clearly abused your company's name and basically posted a dead or alive death threat for my life. Oh, Jamie should know better than that. And then had a nerve. He got scared and put some California penal code. That's not going to help. You're going to be charged in both states now. If that's a law in California, you're in a lot of trouble. You know how many emails we have underneath for you at the end of the day? Yeah, you're going to be charged for this. Don't get scared now. Let me see what we got going on here. And on top of that, did I give you my picture? Did I give you permission to use this picture? Nope, didn't give you that. So you went into an account that I basically have on my account, took my picture off, that has nothing to do with screen paint, stuck it on a wanted poster and put dead or alive and called me a scammer. Yeah. Now, these are all your documents we have here that are going to show up in court. These are all videos and pictures and scan. Everything you've done, it's all there. Do we have this one? I think we have that one too. Hold on. These are the new ones we got. Gee whiz, look at this. This is you. This is all you. This is not. This ain't even half of it. We're not even done yet. I still have the text messages with the word nigger and all that stuff on there, the pornography you sent over, all that stuff. It's going to go over. And again, if you want to cry and whine about how your address is supposed to be at the end of the day. As you said, it's private. No, it's not private. It's right there. You basically registered your address with the state of California. This is your information right here. You filed an LLC. We even have the name of the attorney that basically helped you out with it right there at the bottom. She signed right there. So all that's there. So you know exactly what you were doing when you signed that document, right? Right. Okay, then. Then guess what? That's your address. We can post your address as much as we want because you put it down as your LLC. Principal address, you. Mailing address, you. There it is right there. Isn't that your company's name right there? So I can use that. I can post it. It's your company. Oh yeah, I forgot we do need a copy of this. I need a copy of this whole thing right here. Can we get, hold on, I want to get this whole thing. With that ID number attached to it. Now he's in his account crying to my California Penal Code. Buddy, let me tell you something. You can't spell, read, or write at the end of the day. What are you talking about penal codes? Stop talking about trash. You don't know anything about them. They ain't talking about penal codes, crying and whining over about penal codes. Look at this nonsense he over here crying about, trying to act like he knows something. Didn't you supposed to have lawyers at the end of the day tell you to mind your own business, right? All right then. You got mad and upset and angry today and got yourself in all this trouble because you got exposed again of having fake products. Nobody tell you to go on your website and make products that match house paint in the day. Had a nerve to come around and do the demonstration again. Change the title of it to something completely different. Same video, we can show that you actually deleted off your account to try to hide it. Then you try to bring it back and try to rob people again by trying to convince them that they're not seeing the same paint. Gee whiz, a judge can even see that. Anyone in the courtroom can see that at the end of the day. Anyone, even a blind man can see that. You're just a scammer at the end of the day, and you get mad. That's what you got mad about. We didn't come on here and make no puppets of you. We didn't come on here and post your family information. No, we didn't do any of that stuff at the end of the day. We came into your channel and exposed you for the scammer that you are. What are you going to do? Go in court and cry and whine to them that basically you're mad because we exposed your product being house paint and you ripped off a bunch of people? We already got that document on the expired. On the expired, not the expired. We got the expired and we got the lie on the LLC. We got that already. And then we got the process server and all that information's already there. Oh, by the way, just to let you know, a police officer was here. You know that, right? Yeah, he was here. Dummy. You messed up. Can't do stuff like that. Get yourself in a lot of trouble. Now I'm going to be going over here next to the Wix page, and I'm going to pull up all those conversations you guys sent us about basically making those fake letters about the zoning and all that. Yeah, the zoning was here and saw that, witnessed that. So we're going to send all that information over too, print all that out. So minister, guess what? You're involved in this now. I told you to go in a different direction, and now you're involved in it. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let's see. And this is what he's crying about now. He's in here crying about, what did he put down? He said California. Look at this nonsense. Under California Penal Code. Under California Penal Code, you are not allowed to share any of the private data you've been warned. Share any private data. That's not private data at all, period. That's somebody else's information you posted without permission. That's what you did. And that means that you're going to get sentenced over there and you're going to get sentenced over here. That's not private. That's anyone's data at the end of the day that you took in for your own personal use and used it. Did anyone give you permission to use my face without my permission? Nope. I didn't say, hey, Jamie, you could take my face and you could stick it on weird cartoon characters. I didn't say that at all, period. Never said that. Never gave you that permission. Did I give you the right to use my copyrighted material for your own personal use? Nope, didn't give you that either, period. Did I give you permission to post any of the addresses that I was sitting at? Nope. I don't have any documents, as you claimed, that we were running a company out of the business. Our business was labeled under, our LLCs were labeled there. We didn't have, no, none of that at all, period. This is what you're getting sued on. This is what the documents are showing. You're getting sued on this. And now you pushed it a little bit farther by basically making terroristic threats on your own website, your own company's website. You made terroristic threats. So that's it. Your so-called fake lawyers at the end of the day, including the post office fraud charges we have on you of us buying your products, and your products basically not doing what they're supposed to do, but you wrote your name over all the packages and all the boxes. We got you. So that's it. You're done. You're finished. I'll see you when you get down here. Okay? I'll be the one in the many black vans that'll be sitting in front of the airport waving hello. I would advise you come alone. I strongly advise you come alone. Okay? All right. That's it. We'll see you soon. All right? You got yourself in a lot of trouble, man. I warned you. You're in an open case. Don't do dumb stuff. I warned you. And you didn't listen to anything I said. You let your emotions get the best of you. Oh, well. You can make all the threats you want. That stuff don't bother me at all, period. You can scream you're done. You can scream you're finished. And knock yourself out. Don't care about that. Don't bother me one bit. I gave you my address when I lived in... When I gave myself addresses before you figured out where you lived at, I sent my addresses over. You guys are cowards at the end of the day. You talk a whole lot of trash. I'm the one with all the police reports. You guys are the ones going to jail. Oh, don't worry. Keep in mind, all these messages right here, they're all being watched. So you know that. See right here, Jamie? You got police reports on you. See that right there? I want you to look at that very carefully, what you're being charged for. See that? Now you got terroristic threats coming up there. All kinds of stuff. There's your company's name. All this is going to be for a judge. See all that right there? Look at that. You're done. You're going to jail for a long time. And again, this time, I'm not going to request 30 years. I want 50 years. That's what I want. I want 50 years. They can give me more than that, I'll take that. And including, mind you, you still got the post office fraud charges that are coming up too. Again, additional 20 years for each charge. You got charges coming up for committing perjury with government documents. This is going to get you in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. And we got you on that too. That's 25 years in jail. Did you not say that your company at the end of the day was 6 to 7 months old? Your company's not 6 to 7 months old. We know that. Your company's pretty old. You've been around here for a while. And I've seen you try to delete videos as much as you can, but you can't. We got receipts on everything. We even got customers that date back 6 years, which means if you got customers been dating back 6 years, 6 years, you are going to be in a lot of trouble. Let me see right here. California laws for death threats.
According to Eisner-Gorin LLP, Penal Code 422 PC makes it a crime to threaten someone that places them in sustained fear. This law prohibits threatening to harm or kill another person if the threat places the victim in reasonably sustained fear for their safety or that of their family.
Now, we don't have no fear for you, Jamie, so you know that. You got to fear us. But you are going to get locked up for this. This is in California law. We know California law at the end of the day. I got ties in California. And I got lawyers also, too. Also got a, a process server in California. That one that came to your front door. So we know the laws. We know what we can and what we can't do. I can get somebody coming right up on your doorstep and post you right to your door. See, that was to show you at the end of the day that we could reach you. We know exactly where you live at, and we can come and reach you. Let me see. Let's see. Online threats in California.
According to Schaus Law Group, California Penal Code 422 criminal threats. If you send criminal threats to the alleged victim on more than one occasion via any electronic communication device, prosecutors could charge you with cyberstalking and criminal threats.
How many threats we got on us, Jamie? We got quite a lot, don't we? Yeah, you got yourself in a lot of trouble. Oh my goodness, man. It's going to go on and on and on. Let's see. Cyber stalking. So cyber stalking is basically you taking these weird photos of me and put me on these little puppet bodies. That's cyber stalking. You've been taking my heads off and making weird poses of me, all that stuff, showing the inside of the house, even where my cat sits at in the window. That's cyber stalking. How much time can you get for company fraud? This carries a very heavy time. Jamie, you can have serious company fraud. So can you prove that your product does exactly as you claim it does? Mind you, this is what you're going to have to do in court. When you come to court against us and we're suing you, you're going to have to prove that my company did all these things that you claimed. And you couldn't even send me black paint. Where's my black paint, by the way? Oh, you didn't send it, do you? Why didn't you send me my black paint? What was the problem? I was willing to do the demonstration live. I gave you my address. I gave you a freaking certified letter. Where is my black paint? Okay, I'm just wondering about that. How much time can you get if your company is evicted of having fraud? Now, how many people did you rip off on that product? Can you prove to your customers at the end of the day, we bring your company on charges for fraud, can you prove you're not matching house paint? That's why you don't have any customers. That's why no one's buying your stuff. When's the last time somebody bought from you? It was like years somebody bought from you. Look at all this. There's so many things you're going to have to go through. Can you prove this? And now, see, since I do have this terroristic threat, I'm going to reach out to your landlord now. I'm going to have a conversation with him. See, Jamie, the reason why I know that you guys at the end of the day don't have anything is because you use fake accounts, use fake emails and fake names and stuff like that. You don't really come out and say who you are because you know why? You're already in trouble. You're trying to hide in the darkness and do dirty stuff. Me, on the other hand, I like to come out and go, hello, this is me who I am. I'm Kenneth Bird. I'm going to speak to you for a minute. Let's have a talk. When I contact your landlord and have a little conversation with him, I'm waiting to get all the documents into one big, huge, massive folder and to let him know that this is the problem we have from your tenant. Now, you have a problem here. His LLC is tied to your apartment complex, which shows that are you two doing business together? And if you're not, then you have an option here. I need to have him evicted from the apartment permanently, and I can get that done. Or we're going to see that you and him were doing business together and you knew all this stuff was going on, and I'm going to sue your complex. There you go. Now, you're going to have to report to the police and let them know that you have moved. You're going to have to tell them where you're at. Because if you don't, they're going to come back to that address and they're going to put a warrant for your arrest. Okay? Let me see. We have, what is that called? Statement of due date. That's missing. Let's see. Committing perjury on an LLC. So you signed a government document. I could send you up for years for this document alone by itself. You lied on a government document. This is extremely the worst of the worst. I don't know what should be worse, the post office fraud charge or this one right here. This is extremely serious. This is a document that when you file for one of these things, it's like lying on your taxes. So when you file one of these things, it tells you, are you 100% sure that you basically answered all these questions with the most honest and the best of your ability? And if you put something down there that's not true, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. You're going to go to jail for a long time. It's a serious federal crime. It's called perjury. Your evidence is outstanding. When you get under oath and they stick you and you put your hand on that Bible, you swear an oath, don't lie. You already have a record of lying. Perjury laws. You committed that in California, didn't you? Perjury laws in California on government documents.
According to Schaus Law Group, Penal Code Section 118 PC, California Penalty of Perjury Law. California Penal Code Section 118 PC defines the crime of perjury as when a person deliberately gives false testimony while under oath. A conviction is a felony punishable by probation, fines, and up to 4 years in jail or prison.
What did you do in California? You want to talk about California Penal Code? You really want to go down that road? I can pull up all kinds of documents on California Penal Codes showing that you broke some serious laws at the end of the day. You really want to talk about penal codes in California? We can show not only did you lie on your documents, but your company extends back to over 6 years back. 7 years maybe. You want to get around California Penal Codes? You really want to go down that road with me? Don't talk trash at the end of the day. Don't do that. Don't do dumb things at the end of the day, Jamie. You want to talk about penal codes at the end of the day? Really? Seriously? And you got documents over here that are basically documents are missing? You really want to talk about that? Yeah. I'll tell you about penal codes. What is this right here? This is statement of information due date. Let's see what we got going on here. Here you go. Jamie, this is what you were supposed to file. This is a statement of information due date. This is what you failed to file. It's a filing date. So last day in your anniversary month, this is when your company started, but you can't file because your company was out longer than that. You want to talk about penal codes, right? In California, I'll give you penal codes, all right. Let's see, failure to file. Failure to file. We're past the 6 months period on that one. So you're definitely going to be in some trouble for that one right there. It's the California Penal Code. Failure to file. Let's see. Statement due, failure to file in California.
According to Stone Salus, penalties for late filings. File the California Statement of Information on time or face a late penalty of $250 or $50 for nonprofit corporations.
You don't have a nonprofit corporation. Let's see. California Penal Code for operating on an expired LLC. So let's see. Provided powers are granted. LLC is a series of you're liable for lawsuits. Yeah. You don't have any way to protect yourself. Your company is liable for lawsuits. Let's see. What happened? Let's see. What section of California Penal Codes and chapter? You don't know anything about this stuff right here. Let's see. Expired limited liability.
According to Small Business, Cron.com, a limited liability company's articles of organization generally allow its members to designate the duration of the company. Articles can state a date upon which an LLC expires. If no expiration date is stated, the LLC continues perpetually.
That's ours. We don't have one of those. They have one in California. Let me see. What happens if an LLC fails? Oh, sales and bankruptcy, Chapter 7. Let's see. So basically, since you don't have an LLC, you have no way to protect your company. Lawsuits are coming, buddy. That's why we're doing the stuff right now. We know you can't protect yourself. Your LLC can't protect you because you don't have it, and you could submit perjury on the LLC that you need to protect your company from the lawsuits. Gee whiz. Talk about self-destruction. You can't use your LLC to protect you, can you? I can, but you can't because you committed perjury on that. Let's see. Cyber crimes in California Penal Code.
According to Schaus Law Group, under California Penal Code Section 502 PC, unauthorized computer access is a criminal offense when it involves accessing another person's or company's computer, data, software, or a computer network without permission.
Oh my goodness, you're going to be in so much trouble. California Penal Code for threatening emails.
Section 653.2 PC. According to Schaus Law Group, California Penal Code Section 653.2 PC makes it a crime to send electronic communications with the intent of placing the recipient in reasonable fear for his or her safety or that of his or her immediate family.
You're going to jail, Jamie. Don't talk about penal codes to me at all. California Penal Codes for doxing.
Penal Code Section 653.2. According to law offices of Carrie L. Armstrong, APLC, Penal Code Section 653.2 is also the California doxing law. Doxing is illegal in California if doing so rises to the level of online harassment. Doxing or dropping dox refers to publishing personal information about someone with the intent to identify them.
Going to jail, Jamie, for a long time. See, I know lawyers. I told you at the end of the day. I know about your little California laws down there and all that stuff at the end of the day. Yeah, see, what you did was against the law in your own state. See, you posted those addresses without permission, which means you'll be charged there and you'll be charged here. Did you know that? You have two sets of charges coming at you. It's against the law in California. When you want to talk about penal codes at the end of the day, know what you're talking about. Don't talk to me. I'm educated. I'm not stupid like you. I can read and write and do math. You can't. So when you come to me talking about at the end of the day about penal codes, I will educate you on penal codes. It is against the law what you just did in your own state, which means you are going to jail, buddy boy. Idiot. I can't stand people do dumb stuff at the end of the day. Here you go. I'm going to send you a little copy right here. This is for you, so you can get an understanding on how things actually work. I'm going to send this right over to you. You don't seem to understand how it all works, so here you go. Oh, he wants me to send it to a little messenger at all. He got a little messaging. I'm not sending anything to your message board. We don't do that weird stuff in the day. But, you know, we got it all right here. I'm pretty sure you're listening to what's going on. But since you want to talk about California penal codes, it is against the law in California to basically dox anyone's address without their permission. Did I give you permission to put any of those addresses up? No, we did not. So guess what? You're going to be charged with two different accounts over here in Pennsylvania and in California. And you use your company to actually post those addresses, did you not? That also, too, has perjury on it of an illegal document. Let me see. What are death threats in California? Penal Code for death threats in California.
According to Eisner-Gorin LLP, Penal Code 422 PC makes it a crime to threaten someone that places them in sustained fear. This law prohibits threatening to harm or kill another person if the threat places the victim in reasonably sustained fear for their safety or that of their family.
And we already have police charges on you already. So in California, it's against the law to dox someone's address and information. If you sit there and say, oh, he did it. No, buddy. Yours is an LLC. You made yours public domain. So that, guess what? That cancels out altogether. You even have your mailing address for people to, if they reached your business, they can mail you at this address. Yeah, you have it right there. So you can't do that, Karen. It's not going to help you at the end of the day. Let's see. California Penal Code for posting someone's picture without permission.
According to Kraut Law Group criminal and DUI lawyers, invasion of privacy is a misdemeanor that is punishable by up to 6 months in jail and a fine of $1,000 for first-time offenders. For someone's second or subsequent violation of California Penal Code Section 647 PC, The defendant can be sentenced to up to a year in jail and a $2,000 fine.
So let me see, Jamie, how many pictures do I have sitting over there on that file with my face on it without permission? Well, what I have over there is around 10. What I have in my files is around somewhere between 16 to 17 pictures that you have posted without my permission. So guess what? That's around $2,000 a pop per picture, probably more than that, and a year in jail. You're not a second offender, so you're going to get time for that. You're going to get time for terrorist threats. You're going to get time for doxing. You're in a lot of trouble, man. Charges for post office mail fraud.
According to Schrager defense attorneys, penalties for mail fraud. As an individual, a person can be fined up to $250,000 for a mail fraud conviction. A financial institution can be fined up to $1 million per offense. You could also be sent to federal prison for up to 20 years, as well as pay restitution.
No, you got 2 of those on you already. Copyright infringements.
According to CopyLeaks, image and text are the 2 most common types of copyright infringement plagiarism.
How much time can you get in jail and how much can you be sued for copyright infringements?
According to Justia, penalties for criminal copyright infringement include both prison time and large fines. If you have previously been convicted of criminal copyright infringement or second or later offenses, you can be sentenced to a maximum of 10 years in prison, up to $250,000 in fines, or both.
So I decided to remove my lawsuits from the CCB and bring you to civil court because I can get you 10 years and a $250,000 fine. So now you're looking at 20 years for touching both of those copyrights. Oh yeah, I did. I removed them from the CCB. No more. The CCB was 30,000 and no prison time. Where I'm going to be taking you at, you're going to get 10 years for touching my copyrights. And we have oodles of pictures of you posting, of you touching my stuff without my permission, including Danny, $10,000 and prison time. What's the other one? No, I'm sorry. $250,000 and 10 years. You did use my copyrights as your thumbnail for your little powwow chat room, right? So that means you're going to be going to jail for that. I didn't give you permission, did I? No. Yeah, a lot of charges come at you. A lot of charges. So next you want to talk about California's penal code at the end of the day. Yeah, I know California's penal code at the end of the day. Learn to spell, first of all. Learn how to read and write before you start talking to me and try to educate me about the law. You broke every law you could possibly think of. And can you keep in mind, just for posting my picture alone, yeah, you're going to get some time in jail for that. This is going down tomorrow, including your death threats. Let me see what else we got here at the end of the day. Let's see. Broken LLC. Oh yeah, I forgot. Right, I got it. Let's see. Committing fraud on a website. Oops, wrong one. Committing fraud. Choice of words. Committing fraud. Committing fraud on your website. Interesting. Oh, we did file through them. We actually did file through them. How much jail time can you get when committing fraud through your website?
According to Catch-all law, if convicted, you face up to 20 years in prison, heavy fines, and a permanent criminal record.
So, you're going to have a permanent criminal record when we get done with you. Keep in mind, so next time you want to sit there and you want to quote to me about California's penal code, Jamie, I know California's penal code at the end of the day. We researched all that when we started filing charges against you. Now, if your company is convicted of committing fraud against other people, and we can show that you were selling a product that you claimed to be a screen paint, and it turned out to be nothing more than a house paint, and we show those demonstrations to the court showing you ripped all these people off, again, this can get you in a lot of trouble. So you're going to have to pay back that money. It's called restitution. You have to pay it back. You ripped off a lot of people, and you stole from them. The only people that are coming in, that's just you, acting up and carrying on with fake accounts. Fake addresses. You can show the judge we gave you a cease and desist order telling you to back down, and you refused to take the cease and desist order, which you should have took. So you were given plenty of opportunities, you just didn't take them. So you did it to yourself. So I know the time you're going to face in jail. And now you basically send out a death threat, and the death threat got you in trouble now. You went out and did something that you shouldn't have did. You didn't have to go out there and make those statements that way. It wasn't even necessary for you to act like that. But this is how you act. You let your emotions get the best of you. And you're going to talk to me about California penal codes? Yeah, you got yourself in a lot of trouble. So now it's looking like you have two sets of charges you're going to face. One in California and one over here in Philadelphia. I'm sorry, in Allentown, in Philadelphia too. Sorry, charges for you in Philadelphia too. On top of that. So you got yourself in a lot of trouble. You're going to tell me at the end of the day that you weren't committing fraud on your company, you weren't ripping off your customers? You did, you ripped them off. You sold them house paint. You had no testing under your products. And your customers got ripped off. So that charge right there is punishable for 20 years. If you're found committing fraud on your company, you got 20 years. You have an LLC that you commit a perjury on. You're going to get 20 years for that. That's why you got to take those documents extremely serious. You can't play around with that. It'll get you in a lot of trouble. So you swore under oath. When you filed that document, you swore under oath that you were giving the best knowledge to your ability on information that requested. And you didn't have it. So you're going to get sued on it. And you're going to go to jail for it. Well, not sued from them. You're going to basically end up, at the end of the day, just have to pay a mountain of fines and you're going to go to jail for it. That's a lot of jail time you're facing. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to file this document against you and get the ball rolling so we can get a warrant for your arrest to get you in front of a judge. Because you have to answer for the stuff that you're doing. California, it's against the law to dox someone's address without their permission. And if you're saying we dox your address, no, you dox your address. You dox your own address. You put your address up there for everyone to have when you put your domain name up there as your whatchamacallit, sorry, as your company's name. Can't get mad about that. Did it yourself. And then you try to write some dumb nonsense up there as if someone gave you permission. Nobody gave you any permission. You're just doing dumb stuff. But you want to talk about California Penal Code, I can tell you about California Penal Code all day long. You broke laws. And you're going to pay for it. All of it. And that's what you're going to do. We gave you the opportunity. I gave you multiple opportunities not to get in this situation, and you chose not to take it. So you got no one to blame but yourself. You did it to yourself. You self-destructed. That's what you did. And I told you people at the end of the day, some people at the end of the day, they are just designed to self-destruct. And that's what he did. He self-destructed himself. You can sit there and talk about how my family wants to beat the snot out of you. Of course they are going to beat the snot out of you. You mentioned people, again, who have nothing to do with this. You brought them into this. Yeah, they're going to beat the snot out of you for it. That's your problem between them and you. You don't have to worry about that when you get there or when they get to you. And you brought it on yourself, man. I'm going to be big and bad all day. Now look at the situation. You're scared to death. I know you're scared to death. You talk about California penal codes. Man, read a book. Literally, seriously, crack a book before you come to me with that dumb nonsense. Don't even know the law correctly. And you're going to bring that dumb nonsense to me. I would love to see you try to use that in court. Get laughed out of the courtroom. You don't know what you're talking about, and you don't know what you're doing. Just being a fool on camera. If you go ahead and you explain to a judge how I was in the wrong for exposing your company for what it is. When how you ripped off all your customers, sold them nothing but house paint, how you lied on your LLC documents, how you committed perjury and all that stuff, how I'm in the wrong, copyright infringements, all that stuff that you triggered off and caused and did. You explain all that to a judge. I can't wait to hear it. Jail time conviction for misleading customers.
According to Ian Friedman, penalties for false and misleading statements or entries. A single violation under 18 U.S.C. Section 1001 is a felony level offense that carries fines up to $250,000 and up to 5 years in prison.
So Danny, if your range gain doesn't do exactly as you said it does, I can sue your business for up to $250,000 and you can also get 5 years in jail. Jamie, if you can't prove at the end of the day that your products that you said at the end of the day don't match house paint, that these are tested products and they work exactly as you said they did, you can be sued for the same thing also. And either one of you can back your products up. You have no tests. You're running around with fake dummy shopping carts that don't even freaking exist. It's a whole lot of stuff. Scam shopping carts. This is where you guys pop up now. Told you we'd get you guys at the top of the list. Be careful of dummy and scam shopping carts on websites. This is where you pop up now, right at the top. I told you my search engine's a beast. Wanting that improved, and we can show at the end of the day to any courts or any phone, your lawyers at the end of the day, that your shopping carts you have on your website are designed to rip people off. Right there. All right, I gotta go. I got business I gotta take care of. Tomorrow morning I have to be up to get these documents over to these agencies so we can get you guys prosecuted. Anything that went on in here, curse words, death threats, or whatever that went on, I will make sure that all this will be taken down to the police station because it's the last message we have with you guys, and so they can look at whatever went on in this channel. Because I don't look at or read any of that stuff at all, period. Jamie, you're going to need to find God or something because you're going to need him. Because what you're going to have to go through, and I've done it already, except yours is going to be far worse because I didn't cause any ripples when I went in, and you already did. You caused a lot of ripples. Caused a lot of ripples. We got everything there. All right. Good luck. You're going to need it.